Hi everyone, Dr. Julia Ryan here. The focus of this video is to explain to you a little bit further about active ignoring. I did talk about positive attention in a previous video, and you might want to watch that one first because I did explain in that video some of the fundamental sort of underlying concepts of why we want to be careful with what we pay attention to or what we don't pay attention to. So, active ignoring is about removing attention from a certain behavior. This can be really powerful because attention is a very natural motivator for kids and for teens, really for all humans, where if we get attention for something, we're going to keep doing that thing. Even if it gets us negative attention, but particularly in the absence of positive attention. So, if you're starting to utilize positive attention, it's also really important to start ignoring or removing attention from behaviors that you don't want to see anymore or that you want to diminish. This is not something you should do for behaviors that are a serious safety issue. So, if your child is running onto the street, or if your teenager is involved in doing drugs or other risky behaviors, ignoring it is not the right approach for those behaviors that have a serious consequence. But if your child is talking in a way that you don't like, or using swear words maybe, or teasing or nagging on their sibling, something that's kind of a little bit lower on the totem pole in terms of behavioral issues. Actively ignoring it can be really powerful. When you as a parent pay attention, they learn, oh, this gets me that important connection that I'm seeking. It also is really important that this be paired with positive attention, because if you just ignore them entirely, that's not going to get you the result that you want. So it really is about ignoring some behaviors and paying attention to other behaviors. But so what does it mean to actively ignore? Does it mean that I just don't pay attention to my child at all? No, you kind of want to be a little bit sneaky, and active ignoring has the word active in it for a reason. So the active part means that you're still paying attention to what's happening in your periphery, perhaps. Maybe you're cooking and you're using your spidey senses or the eyes at the back of your head to keep track of what else is happening in the house with your children or your teen in particular. So actively monitoring. This can also apply to teenagers. It might mean that you want to keep tabs on what's going on, that you're trying to, keep an eye on report cards and just generally have a sense of what's going on. But the ignoring part means that you're not going to focus on some of these behaviors. You're not going to point them out or try to discipline them or get mad at them for them. You're kind of just going to leave it. And in the beginning, when it comes to a behavior that you used to correct a lot of the time, your child might be a little confused by your reaction at first and might up the ante a little bit and start doing that behavior even more, because they're going to be trying to see if they can get your attention. Now that you've removed your attention, they're going to kind of increase the behavior to see if they can get it back. Again, if you're pairing this strategy with positive attention, that should be diminished, because they should learn quite quickly what behaviors get your attention and what behaviors don't get your attention. There's going to be some behaviors that don't respond well to this approach. They're sort of like tricky or nagging behaviors against safety, or behaviors that impact safety might not fall under here. And there are other strategies to address those types of behaviors. That's when you might want to use a stronger reinforcer. And I'll talk about that in another video about rewards. So stay tuned for that, or go check it out. I hope you found this helpful, and I look forward to bringing you more tips. Bye!